So what's the number one secret that will help you speak English fluently fast? Like in just 30 days. That's right, 30 days to master grammar, pronunciation, vocabulary, and speak fluently and confidently in real life. Sounds amazing, right? So the real secret is there is no secret. I know there are many videos and courses out there claiming they've found the secret to fast fluency. But this isn't true. I've learned that both as a learner using English myself in real life and as a teacher and coach for the past 15 years. Those quick fluency promises don't actually work, especially for speaking in real life. They often make it even harder for you to speak fluently. So in this video, I'll tell you why the fast fluency mindset is actually the reason most people never become fluent and what to do instead. Think of fast fluency like eating fast food. It's tempting, it looks good, it's quick, and it gives you instant satisfaction. But is it really good for you? Fast food can fill your hunger for a moment, but it doesn't nourish you. Keep eating it and your body becomes tired and weak after a while. The same happens with English. Fast fluency gives you quick satisfaction, but there's no depth. You can memorize and repeat, but you can't express your thoughts freely or confidently in real life. Fluency isn't about memorizing the language. It's becoming the kind of person who can communicate with ease, calm and confident. And that takes time, reflection, and consistency. So here's what usually happens with fast fluency plan. You find a new course or method that promises fast results. You get motivated, study for hours, memorize hundreds of words, but your brain never has the time to digest what you're learning. So when it's time to speak in real life, you freeze. Your mind goes blank, your body tightens up, and you forget everything you studied. That's because fluency isn't built by speed. It's built by depth. Imagine building a house. If you rush to build the walls without a strong foundation, it collapses under pressure. That's what happens with fast fluency. It looks good for a while, but when real-life stress shows up, it falls apart. On top of that, the fast fluency process feels disconnected. You're memorizing words without being emotionally involved. It's like studying English like a school subject. And then at the end, when you see this method isn't working, you lose motivation and think, maybe I'm just not good at English. But that's not true. You just used the wrong roadmap. One made for exams, not for real life. So what's the right roadmap for fluency in real life? It's what I call slow fluency. Here's what's interesting. If we compare fast fluency and slow fluency over, let's say, a year, slow fluency actually gets you much further. Why? Because fast fluency gives you short bursts of motivation followed by burnout and frustration. You restart again and again and waste a lot of time and energy. Slow fluency may feel slower at first, but it's steady, emotional, and engaging. You build habits that last, and over time, you speak more confidently and naturally without forcing it. It's like a slow-cooked meal. It takes time, care, and the right ingredients. But when it's ready, it's deeply satisfying and actually good for you. So what are the ingredients for slow fluency? Fluency is not a one-size-fits-all. You need to understand your current level, your goals, and personality before deciding what to focus on. For example, two people might struggle with speaking fluently, but for completely different reasons. One might need more vocabulary and practice, so they need to focus on their English language. Another person may need more confidence practice because they need to face a lot of their fears and self-doubt inside, like maybe fear of making mistakes or judgment. Also, when it comes to your personality, if you're an introvert, your challenge might be speaking up. If you're an extrovert, you may find it difficult to listen deeply, to understand first, and then speak. That's why in this holistic approach to speaking English, we look at the big picture, not just grammar and vocabulary. We go over the mindset, emotions, and personality traits that are important for communication and learning. Before going to the second ingredient, if you're curious, you can take the self-assessment in the description. You can learn more about your personalized approach by downloading the explanation guide. Slow fluency is all about focusing on the right skills at the right stage of your journey. Here are the 3 main stages. Your goal here is to build your foundation the right way, to help you think in English and stop with translation. You need to spend about 50% of your time learning English in context, using methods that actually train your brain to think directly in English. But that's not enough. You need to spend 30% of your time on your mindset to overcome any fears and self-doubt. 20% of your time on real-life skills like recovering from embarrassing situations like a professional. If that's what you need, you can check the survival kit in the description. It gives you some practical tools for these moments so you can start speaking before you feel 100% ready. And that's exactly what you need before going to the next stage. At this level, you already know enough English. Now it's about using it in real life. So you need to spend about 40% of your time improving your English in context, 40% of your time working on your mind and managing your emotions to build confidence, and then 20% of your time developing communication skills to help you with creating positive impact and connection. When you know what your journey looks like and you have the right roadmap, it's easier to stay consistent and get to your final destination. But you might think that sounds like a long journey. Yes, it's a journey, but when you choose the right method, it may feel slow at first, yet over time, it becomes the fastest path because of how deeply you grow and the results you achieve. And when you see fluency as a journey, you stop worrying about time and start enjoying the process. You see your progress, you feel your growth, and English becomes a natural part of your life. You stop chasing fast results and you start living in English. So if this approach resonates with you, check the link in the description for all the resources I've created to support your speaking journey with a holistic approach. And I'd love to hear from you. What was your favorite part of this video? I love reading your comments. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.